Morning, I hope you're all well. I'm back. Hiya, I hope you're all well. I'm great. It's a good day if you're a duck, innit? But I'm not a duck. That's the point. I'm not a duck, so I'm not having a good day. If somebody rings me up, so you having a good day? No, I don't know where you are in the world, but it's pitting it down here. I've got to stop swearing. I've been told off for my swearing. I can't stop swearing. I drive a truck and there's cars on the road. Speaking of cars, do women really do this? Come on, be honest, ladies, because I do not do this. I was sat in traffic this morning and I'm sat in the outside lane here. So I'm looking across because I am the nosy one. And I like to know what you've all got in your car. Some of the things I've seen in cars, boy, would they make your eyes pop out. But I saw a woman like next lane over sat in traffic. Obviously she didn't think anybody was watching her. Think again, Cora sat in here. And I watched her do this. Really? Do you really do that? So I bipped on my horn, wound the window down, she wound the windows down. I went, woof, you better put that window up because I can smell that from here, love. She went through the red light. It must have been really embarrassing. I've got a story that's made me laugh out loud since I did it. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. You can't embarrass me because I am on the attitude of I can't sit still either. The attitude is you can't. You just I'm embarrassed. You can't do it. You just can't embarrass me, but I embarrass myself. These calendars are going to get me shot. So anyway, somebody rung me and said, can we meet in Tivshaw Services? Martin, you'll now know the story. But I didn't look at his profile picture or see what he looked like. And he'd rung me and said, can you meet me? And I went, yeah. And he said, do you want a coffee? And I was like, yeah. So as I walked in the services, there was a bloke in there and he was paying me like a lot of attention. And I was like, it's you. So I walked over to this man and I went, it's you, isn't it? And he went, yeah. And I went, oh, hey up. And he put his hand down to shake my hand and I shook his hand. He had like scruffy stuff on, so I thought he was a lorry driver. He shook my hand and I started waffling on and he said, oh, where have you come from? And I was like, normal mate. Oh, I'm on landfill, I am. I love being covered in shit all day. And like this bloke were like, where are you based? And I was like, Nottingham, and I work on landfill and I'm always covered in shit. And I went on for about 10 minutes and then all of a sudden I stopped and I went, I'm going to go and get your calendar. And he went, get my what? And I went, I'm going to go and get your calendar. And he just looks at me. But at that point, we were like stood in the middle of the aisle and this other bloke came in between us and tapped me on the shoulder and went, I'll just get your coffee. And I looked at this bloke and I went, it's not you, is it? And he went, no. I walked off. He must have thought, God, there's a frigging lunatic in there jumping up and down. I have never ever been so embarrassed in the whole of my life. Oh, I've got a great one. I've got too many things to say, but it'll be a long one because I ain't done one. I've got a new trick. Do you know indicators? We don't use them, and I've had an invisible lorry for a bit. So I've decided today that I'm not using my indicators because they're not. Well, there's no point. Nobody else does, so I'm not using mine. So I pulled out at this junction only to discover that I weren't going to use my indicators. And I pulled out, and then the traffic stopped, and I thought, shit. And I heard this on from behind me going ballistic, and car drivers will get out of the car and come and say something to us. So before the gentleman could get at the side of the car, I put that on and sat there like that. He climbed up the side of my mirror and just shook his head and got back in his car. Fuck off. You all need one of them. You've got to have one of them. Oh, I guess what else? I've been told in my last lorry, I made it all pretty. So I've been told I'm not allowed to do it in this lorry. So I bought 2 buckets and I'm going to make it all pretty. Pretty and pink, sparkly bits. Right. I've got loads of other stuff to say, but I'll go on for ages. Morning. Morning, Alan. Happy birthday for Saturday. I've got a joke and all. Morning. Right, I'm going to sing a song. Now, there is a little bit of a story behind this song, and I can't sing it, but what else can I say? I can't sing out. So, but somebody's a lady emailed me and said, can I sing this? So, Julie, this is for your I didn't say it, your other R, and she's going to play it to him. Apparently they split up, or they will be after this. Oh, she treats me with respect. He says he loves me all the time. He calls me 15 times a day. He likes to make sure that I'm fine. You know, I've never met a man who's made me feel so secure. He's not like all them other boys. They're all so young and immature. There's just one thing that's getting in the way. When we go up to bed, it is such a shame. I look into his eyes. I want to get to know him, and then he makes me snort. Embarrassed, it's all over. It's no fair, and I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. Oh, you're supposed to care. You'll never make me scream. You'll never make me scream. It's not fair, and it's really not okay. It's really not okay. It's really not okay. Oh, you're supposed to care. All you do is take. Yeah, all you do is take. I lie in the wet patch in the middle of the bed. I'm feeling pretty dumb-a-humba. I bet ages giving head. Then I remember all the nice things that you ever said to me. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe you're the one for me. And yes, the thing that's